Right, Saturday the 21st of May. Where are we going today?
Morning.
So, hi, hello. It's one of the Easy Company memorials. Okay, so this first stop was a last minute addition. It's the Currahee 101st Memorial. I'll tell you more about it when we get there. And as well as that, these are all east of the canal, west of the canal.
We're going there today, aren't we?
Yeah, St. Eglise, Marmion Farm, Dead Man's Corner Museum, and the Medics Church in Angerville. So we'll go to Currahee Memorial first. It's not far away. Bowesville Surplant, I think it is.
Okay, I'll not even try.
No, sometimes I wish I didn't. But let's go.
I could live in France, right? Like, we just need to learn the language. That's all.
In 200 yards, you will reach your destination. The destination is to the left.
Coming at it from the opposite direction that I thought now. Yeah, this is it.
Reached your destination. The destination is to the left.
Oh, it's not.
So here we are at the Currahee 101st Airborne Memorial. And this site is where Lieutenant Thomas Meehan and the rest of the men on his Dakota were shot down. Plane came down somewhere near here. All on board killed. And it was because Thomas Meehan was killed that Dick Winters took over command of Easy Company. And if this hadn't happened, almost certainly Dick Winters wouldn't have been the name that he is. He would have just been another lieutenant. There's Thomas Meehan. Look what we've got here. We just happened to be in the right place at the right time again. Yeah, so all these guys died. Some probably when it was hit by the anti-aircraft fire. And the rest whenever it hit the ground. Apparently the wreckage burnt for 3 days afterwards. Yeah, the wreckage burned for 3 days afterwards, and there was ammunition exploding due to the heat, so it wasn't safe to go near and recover the bodies. Thomas Meehan was taken back to America and buried there. I'm sure some of these other guys are in. Wasn't a great start to D-Day for them. We're just reading an addendum at the bottom here. It says the 2 other Douglas C-47s belonging to the same group and flying in the same formation were also hit by German fire and crashed. C-47 number 42-100819, piloted by the 2nd Lieutenant Marston F. Sergeant, in 32nd position in the formation in the municipality of Picoville in a place called House of High. Also the C-47 number 42-100876, piloted by 2nd Lieutenant Marvin F. Muir, in 58th position in the formation at the southern entrance of Sainte Marie-Eglise.
In 200 yards, you will reach your destination. The destination is to the right.
What? Oh, we're going across there. There's a Jeep again.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now at Marmion farm. Easy company yet again. Okay, seen that one. Mr. Forrest Guth wearing his captured German helmet. I would say it came off a German with a smaller head than him. And more of Easy Company activity at the same place. Now we're going to go inside here, take some video, some photographs, to see if we can tie these up again with the precise locations. So, Marmion farm. I think this was previously a German command post, I would say, by photographs of the soldiers holding the Nazi flag. That would make sense. You can see Forrest Guth standing beside this arched window in the doorway here. So this is the doorway. Here's the arched window. So Forrest Guth would have been standing roughly where my camera operator is standing now, just about here.
That way a wee bit.
Roughly
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Forrest Guth's footsteps.
Yep.
So here we are. Don't know whether these guys are receiving instructions or debriefing or whatever. But this window here, directly here, and the door just to the left of it. And you can see the upstairs window and the windowsill. These marks on the wall, they seem to have disappeared. But this is the exact location. Yeah, hard to pinpoint this one exactly.
It's at that door because
But I
there's
think-
the arched window.
Yeah,
There's the arched
it's a-
window.
this door here. So these guys are standing
Oh,
Probably. Probably they're right in a bit here. Hard to tell actually, because no, they might actually have been closer to the wall. It really is hard to tell.
well, you know they were here anyway. There's the arch window.
There's Forest Goose.
The arch window on the corner.
Yep,
The arch window in the corner.
this one.
And the
And
door.
the door here. Forest Goose captured German helmet. Not sure if Forrest is in this picture or not. No, he was the one that's smuggled the camera on board the plane when he wasn't supposed to.
Good man,
He
he
could take
was.
these photos. At some point I will try and get the names of these men and write them on this photo and include it in the video later. But he's a lieutenant, but he's not Dick Winters. Once again, just before we leave, Marmion Farm. Google it.
Leave the roundabout at the second exit.
The one that we've been at many times.
That'll be this one, pointing to Carentan.
In 20 yards, leave the exit and then turn left.
Wee.
Here's the museum. This is the advanced corner here.
Alright, okay. And what is that actually?
In 300 yards, turn sharp right and then you will reach your destination.
There was a tank taken out here in this junction somewhere, and the tank commander was hanging out of the turret dead.
In 90 yards, turn sharp right and then you will reach your destination.
Earborne's Corner Museum.
And what we're looking at here now is the feared German 88mm. Originally designed as an anti-aircraft gun, but recently, towards the end of the war, middle of the war to the end of the war. It was used as a tank killer. So we're now at the Advanced Corner, the D-Day Experience Museum. And I think we're going to see another military vehicle coming in here. We certainly are. It is indeed. Yet another Sherman. Seen better days though. We have these tickets for the simulator at Dead Man's Corner Museum. No pregnant ladies, no smoking, no drink or food, no pacemakers, no prams, and no farting.
Of the Allied Expeditionary Force. You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months.
Lieutenant, I'll leave the door open. As soon as you get the latest weather report, send it over to me immediately. Soldiers, I need your attention. If the weather forecast is confirmed, in 5 minutes, you will be in the air, heading for France. You understand me? This is not an exercise. Tonight, we will be dropping over Normandy. You might as well call it California, or Kentucky, or West Virginia, my own state. Because we're fighting for something bigger than all that. A place with no borders, no limits. It's called liberty. If we should fail here and now, it will be our countries, our homes, our people, and the rest of the world who will fall and be trampled by the boots of fascism. Now, let's turn our attention to the mission. Our objective is Carentan. As you can see from the map, this village is a crossroads for multiple lines of communication. It is extremely strategic as it is between two U.S. landing beaches, Omaha and Utah. We must seize control, hold, and defend this position until our infantry can relieve us. We will be flown in by Colonel Krebs of the 440th Troop Carrier Group, consisting of 45 aircraft made up of 4 squadrons. We will be the 16th and last in our division to drop. This means by the time we hit the ground, the element of surprise will be long gone. So, be ready for the welcoming committee. And just in case you're wondering where I'll be, Look at the first aircraft, right ahead of you. To accomplish this mission, you will need courage, sharp instincts, a little luck, but most importantly, you will need your gear. Without it, you will not last long. Your helmet. You will be authorized to remove your helmet and use it as a champagne bucket once Hitler has surrendered. Until then, I do not want to see your heads. Your life vest. If for some reason something should happen midair and your bird does not make it to dry land, it will come in handy. Believe me. Your weapon. Your munitions. 1 frag grenade, 1 incendiary grenade, 1 gamma, 1 anti-tank mine, and 2 knives. The jackknife. This is to cut away your chute once you've landed. I want you to always keep it handy. No guns tonight. Those are your orders. You have all been trained on how to dispose of your enemy quietly. So, I do not need to tell you what to do with a large knife. No prisoners tonight. They will only slow you down. Cricket. We will be under cover of night. It will be foggy, and visibility will be less than 3 feet. Before attacking an approaching shadow, make certain that shadow is not a friendly. It is out of the question to speak, so use this code. 1 click asks, and 2 clicks confirms a friendly. This cricket could save your life. Do not lose it. If you should lose your cricket, memorize the passwords. If you say flash, you say thunder, and then the response is welcome. I guarantee you, no German will be able to correctly pronounce these words. So, if you hear thunder or welcome, kill it. Dog tags. So we know who to send our condolences to. One dose of morphine. If you are wounded and an enemy hears you scream, you will not last long. Use your morphine. It is in your med kit. This is your med kit. Do not use it for another wounded soldier. Use his kit. I hope you never have to use it. Captain Morgan will distribute 2 anti-motion sickness pills. Flight may be bumpy, and we don't want you losing your lunch on the plane. Make sure you have all of your... Excuse me. Yes, Lieutenant. The weather report's not great, but since we're not going on vacation, this will not postpone the mission. Soldiers, the operation is confirmed. The Supreme Commander, General Eisenhower, has ordered us to go and asked me to give you this message. Sergeant, pass this message out. Tomorrow will be the 6th of June, 1944. I can guarantee you this will be a date remembered throughout history. Failure is not an option. There is no one coming after us. The fate of the world is in our hands, here and now. Men, I'm not a religious man, and I do not know your feelings on the matter, but I would ask you all to pray with me now for the success of the mission ahead. God Almighty, in a few short hours, we will be in battle with the enemy. We do not join battle afraid. We do not ask for favors or indulgence, but ask that, if you will, you use us as your instrument for the right and an aid in returning peace to this world. We do not know or seek what our fate will be. We ask only this, that if die we must, let us die as men would die, without complaining, without pleading, and safe in the feeling that we did our best for what we believed was right. Dear Lord, protect our loved ones, and be near us in the fire ahead, and with us now as we pray to you. I'll meet you all next year in Kansas City at the Muleback Hotel. It's time to embark. The engines are warmed up. Your taxis await you. Good luck. And I will see you all on Drop Zone D. Move out.
interesting given the current situation in the world. These German uniforms, helmets, and the weapon will belong to Ukrainian soldiers. We're now at, as you can see, Dead Man's Corner Museum.
Hauptthema. Im Anschluss wird die Bahnverbindung hinter nordwestlich von Carentan ebenfalls gesprengt. Dann ist der Übergang ebenfalls gestoppt. Es gibt eine weitere Brücke, die wir noch in die Luft jagen. Die Brücken sind von euch. Wie Sie sehen, Herr Major, die Lage ist sehr ausgeruht. Doch immer mehr Verwundete sind rein. Unsere Divisionsbefehlsstab wird als ein Verwundete.
Yet another unusual piece of war equipment, an exercise bike. Occupied by Germans at the time of the war. This house is given over completely to the German exhibition. There we go, a deadly MG42. So it says this one's bloodstained, but I don't see it. Hey, Mrs. McBride, what's your thoughts on the Dead Man's Corner Museum? Personally, I thought it was rather fantastic, as museums go.
Okay.
Certainly the interactive part of it there, the simulator. Simulator. Shh. You give the audience a bad impression of yourself. Yeah, you really felt like the plane was going somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't jump. So you were wrong.
We crash landed. Highly recommend it. Anybody coming to Normandy, Dead Man's Corner Museum, St. Mont. Well worth the, I think it was €21 I think it was for the two of us for the option 1, which is the museum and the simulator ride. Lots to see, plenty to see. I mean, you will not get bored in there. 2 hours easily. Recommend it. That's all I can say. Yeah, thumbs up from her, so that's good.
For the next 2 miles, keep straight on this road.
This is the church of Angerville au Plain. The story here is that 2 young American medics were treating wounded within the church. Not only Americans, but Germans also. At one point when they were treating the wounded, using the pews for beds basically, the door opened. German soldier stood there with a machine gun. Everybody was expected to get sprayed, but the German just pulled the door closed and walked away. Robert E. Wright, Kenneth J. Moore. Right, Kenneth Moore. Angerville au Plain Church, where the medics did their historic, heroic deeds. Something a wee bit eerie about being in an empty church. Especially when it's not your own. What about the old empty church?
You said there's some area about being in an empty church, and I said an old empty church.
I think we can safely say this place is old. Judging by these very well worn tiles. Huge, I'm assuming, are oak doors. But we need to see this up here. Stained glass window. 6th of June 1944, Angerville au Plain. Yeah, 6th of June 2004. So an anniversary window.
Carrefour?
Yeah. Okay.
There, date, place, 101st Airborne. Place date.
In 200 yards, turn right onto the G971 E9.
The what? Oh, E9.
That's what I thought she said.
971 to 9. Huh? 971 E9. It's a bigger place.
In 50 yards, turn left and then bear left.
So we're there.
In 150 yards, turn right. In 60 yards, turn right, and then you will reach your destination. You have reached your destination. The destination is to the left.
So we're now in the town of Carentan. Easy company advanced down this road into the town. But the Germans didn't make it easy for them, because first floor right hand side there was a machine gun position there. They were playing merry hell with their attempts to come into the town. So that was the first obstacle they had to overcome. Was to take out this machine gun nest. Again, Band of Brothers, episode 3. Tell you all about it. Obviously closed at the minute, must be something to do with French opening hours. Yet again, walking in the footsteps of giants. So this is the view the advancing paratroopers would have had, only they may have dived for cover before then. In Dick Winter's memoirs, he recalls running around kicking the men, telling them to run for their lives, run towards the enemy, or they were going to die where they were lying. So that's it. From up here, from the junction up there where they took stock of things first of all, and out to here, and the machine gun, first floor, third one down the right. It's just an indication how much we get ripped off back home. Just a big bag of Lay's, barbecue crisps. 135 grams. You pay £1 for a 65 gram bag of potato, cheese and onion back home. These here, 94 cent. About 85p. For nearly, for more than double the weight. Yep, we are getting ripped off big time. So the last stop on today's travels is Sainte Marie-Eglise. This looks like another lovely little town. Famous Sainte Marie-Eglise church. The reason it's famous is because of the effigy. Private John Still, one of the parachutists on the morning of D-Day, and the misfortune to have his parachute snagged in its church tower here, and he literally just hung there, I don't know, a few hours possibly, when the gun battles raged here below. Whether it was actually spotted or not by the Germans, I don't know. It's something you might like to try to find out for yourself. Here we are, we can see it.